Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about some superpower that can be beneficial and it's called prompt engineering. Specifically, we are going to dive into using prompt engineering with AI. So we are going to understand what is it, why should you care, and how can you use it in your classroom. Let's jump in. Prompt engineering is simply the art of crafting the right kind of prompt to get the right kind of a response from an AI. Think of it as asking super smart questions so that you can get super helpful answers. Now, I want you to imagine AI as your new teaching assistant. You can be able to ask it to create quizzes for you. You can ask it to explain concepts for you. You can even go ahead and ask it to generate lesson ideas. But here is the catch. The AI will only do exactly what you ask for. No guessing, no assumptions. That's why prompt engineering will be critical for you as a teacher. Welcome to our lesson. You might be wondering, why as a teacher should I put an effort to learn prompt engineering with AI? Well, as you may know, using AI can save you time on tasks such as grading, lesson planning, and even answering common students' questions. It's more or less like having an extra pair of hands, but digital. For example, type the following prompt on an AI tool. Create a lesson plan to teach multiplication. I want you to look at the results that you get. Again, I want you to write another prompt asking it this way. Create a 30-minute lesson plan for teaching third grade students multiplication of single-digit numbers, i.e. 4 multiplied by 7, with a focus on using visual aids and group activities to build understanding. Include an objective, materials needed, an introductory explanation, hands-on activities, and an assessment at the end. I want you to compare the results that you get. From the explanation that I have just given, you have seen a difference between a general prompt and a specific prompt. And you'll bear witness with me that by understanding prompt engineering, it gives you an ability to be specific and clear with your AI tools so that you're able to get exactly the help that you need. Without understanding the prompt engineering, you are likely to get responses that are too vague, too complex, or just a little off. Welcome back. We now want to understand how to do prompt engineering for AI in the classroom. For us to be in a position to achieve that, there are 3 principles that should guide us. Principle number 1, you should be clear on what you want to type. Number 2, you need to be specific. Number 3, you need to give context. The first principle we have said is you need to be clear in your prompt. For instance, if I ask on an AI tool, explain photosynthesis, the AI is likely to give you a college level biology lecture. But suppose I type it this way, explain photosynthesis to a 5th grade student using a simple language. You get exactly what you need, something that your students can actually understand. So the principle is be clear. The principle number 2 is that you need to be specific. Instead of just saying generate a lesson on multiplication, you can instead indicate as follows. Create a 30-minute lesson plan for teaching third grade students multiplication on single-digit numbers. For example, 4 times 7. What you have simply done is that you have provided a specific expectation for your AI. Now, the last principle is that you need to provide context. Think of it as giving the AI some background that it needs to work with. For example, if you create a lesson plan on multiplication, you're likely to get something very general, very vague. But if I say, create a 30-minute lesson plan on multiplication for second graders, focusing on fun activities and interactive exercises, what we have just done is that we have provided context within which AI is now able to tailor the responses to my need. Thank you. To summarize, when you're working with AI, keep these 3 principles in mind. Number 1, be clear. Number 2, be specific. And number 3, give context. With these simple techniques, you'll get results that are much closer to what actually needs. Secondly, the next time you use AI, try using a bit of prompt engineering. Whether you'll be creating a lesson plan, writing quizzes, generating examples, remember that a well-crafted prompt can make all the difference. See you next time, and happy prompting.